Welcome to another edition of How to Fix It Yourself with Dave and Dave. On this episode, we're going to replace the cabin filter for the 2001 Pathfinder that we've been working on. It's a fairly straightforward operation, but it is a bit tricky in that you have to remove the glove box. So we'll kind of go through it step by step and show you kind of what you need to do. It's not difficult. Most anyone can do this. It's just a little bit time consuming to make sure you do things in the right order. The tendency for a lot of people is to remove the glove box attachments up here first, but if you do that, you'll never get the glove box out. So you want it closed, and then we'll go after these clips down here. So these are the two clips that we need to remove, this one and this one. And they just slide out, but you have to make sure that they pop completely loose, and so they'll come completely out like that. And once you get that, you can see how it's loose, and then you can take the glove box completely out. And now we have to remove several screws, not this one, but you have to remove this screw. You do have to remove these two, this one here, and then there's one down here in the corner and one over here. So those screws come out, and that'll take this plate out so that you can get at the filter, which sits, you can see the bottom part of it kind of right there. So I'll go get a Phillips screwdriver number 2, and we'll pull those screws and get that cover plate out of there. All right, so we're gonna start with these screws. Oh, shoot. All right, so we now have those all removed. Let's see here. And now we just need to go ahead and start getting this out of here. So there is some clips back here that they need to pop free. Again, go easy on the clips. You want to be sure and come on. So then, actually, we did this in a little bit of the wrong order. You want to pull this off first, and you do need to take these plate clips off of there in order to get this off, so as it makes it a little easier. Now you can see that someone in the past, a wonderful Nissan mechanic probably, went ahead and pulled the plate off without getting this cover off and taking this screw off here. All right, now we're here at the filters. So you just take the clip off there, and then you can slide the bottom one out, and then the top one falls out, and you can see there's a lot of dirt and dust and a lot of stuff that's fallen out. There's a lot of crap in there, so we're going to take and pause for a minute. I'm going to go ahead and vacuum this out and kind of finish cleaning this out before we put the other filters in. This is the filters that we're going to put in. As you notice, it was pretty dirty, so it's a good thing we're cleaning out the cabin filters. Normally you want to do the cabin filters at least once a year. Clearly I haven't been that diligent. So to put the cabin filters in is pretty straightforward. You take and go ahead and put the one in and slide it up, and then you take, and you'll notice, I guess I ought to be a little more clear about this. You notice that you have a channel and a channel, so they slide together. And it doesn't matter which way you slide it. You can slide it either way, but you want to make sure you have them lined up the right way so that you have them, you know, you can actually move them. If you put it in this way, you notice they kind of lock up, and then you have to kind of slide them in as a unit, which tends to be a little more difficult to do. So I always slide them in with the, you know, in the channels. Now they are reversible. There's not a particular direction to these. You don't see any direction arrows on them. So go ahead and put the first one in, and then take and come on, get in there. Go ahead and slide the second one in. Come on, there it goes. Okay, you want to make sure that you get them lined up together and all the way back in. And looks like I put that one in upside down. No wonder it was going in difficult. I thought I had it the right way. Okay, there it goes. That's a lot more reasonable. Okay, so once you get them in, then you've got your clip to hold them in place. Drop that in, and now you've got your air filters in place. And now you just reverse the process. You go ahead and put your box cover in, put the screws in, put your identity plate in here, put those screws back in, and then you can put in your glove box. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of how to fix it yourself and see how to replace the cabin filters in a 2001 Pathfinder. Most modern cars have some kind of a cabin filter, and the process is not much different for replacing those. So this should give you at least an idea of how to approach the ones in your car. Hope you've enjoyed it. We've enjoyed presenting this to you. Please click the subscribe button and the like button, and use any links that we put below in our videos. We appreciate it. It helps keep us going. Thank you very much.